guys, it's water time. My throat is killing me. I think mostly because I kind of pushed it a little bit today. I had so many things that I wanted to make sure I got done because the plan is still to go to Palm Desert tomorrow. I don't know whether or not that's going to happen. I talked to my mom and she was like, honey, your dad and I are planning on going on a vacation. We don't want to get sick. So if you're still feeling gross tomorrow, do not come here. But I still, just in case I was feeling fine, I didn't want to shirk on the videos I was supposed to make today. So I wound up making everything. The news video I made after, it was the last thing that I tackled, and by that point my throat was shredded. It hurt so bad. So I was like, well, this is going to be kind of this is going to be a thing. I won't spoil it, guys, but it's not a news video. I'll spoil that part. But yeah, man, today is the first day that I feel legitimately sick. Just congested, and I got the sore throat. I'm in good spirits. I ate an entire burger today. I'm doing mostly fine, but it's kind of it's gotten to the point now where I've realized that I need to relax. Unfortunately, tomorrow, I took the day off tomorrow to go to Palm Desert, but I might wind up just using that day to rest. So they said that it's okay if we show up on Saturday. We just have to leave really early. So I might, depending, I might just relax tomorrow. I don't know. That would suck. I really want to go out there. I think that I'd probably feel better out there, to be honest, because they have the sort of cooling in their home where the house always feels like a nice temperature, whereas in my home it's been fluctuating from extremely humid and warm to freezing. I don't know, guys. It's just my life. But today Sam is fully moved in and unpacked. When I got back from doing Daily Bite, he and I went and got burgers, which is why I had a burger today. We went and got burgers and then went to his place, and I helped him set up his table and everything, and I hung up all of his shirts. I was like, if I don't do this, then you're just going to be living out of this suitcase, which is so silly. And he was like, what? So while he was setting up the computer part, I was hanging up all the clothes because he wouldn't have done it. Look, it wouldn't have happened. I just know that for a fact. So unfortunately, when he was bringing in his computer last night, he it brushed up against a branch, and his wireless card thing that was kind of sticking out of the USB drive a little bit snapped backward, and he was like, no. Apparently it's still working for the most part, but he keeps blipping in and out, which concerns him. So fingers crossed that that'll work. But I told him that if he needs to, we can always just go and get him a new one. Unfortunately, that's the only other option because that place is too big. There are just too many people living there to run an Ethernet cable all the way from the router, because the router is in the opposite end of the house. It would just be a pain. So I'm hoping that works out. But we planned on grabbing dinner together, but I don't know if I'm going to be hungry. I was hungry for that burger, but at this point I'm kind of man, I've got a little bit of that weird sinus headache, and I feel all gross, and I don't know if I'm going to want to eat, although eating would be good. I did make egg flour soup as well today, or egg drop soup. I know that I said that I was going to make it a while ago, but today was the day when I finally made it, because I was like, man, soup sounds so good. And then I realized, I have everything for egg drop soup right now. I could totally make that. It was good. It's a really basic recipe, the one that I used, but I feel like I could take it to another level. I feel like I could have put in maybe quadruple the amount of water chestnuts in there, because I chopped them up into little tiny pieces, because I love water chestnuts, and specifically in soups. But I was like, I need water chestnuts in this soup. So I had bought water chestnuts for another thing, and I had like some leftovers of it, and that's what I threw in there. But it was like not enough. It was not. There was not a good water chestnut to soup ratio. There was also not a very good scallion to soup ratio. I was disappointed in that. She was like, just put like a little bit in there. I was like, nah, dog. I want way more than this. Like, what is this? But I'm trying to remember what else was in. There's a place in my old college town that has the best egg flour soup I've ever had in my life. And I don't know what was in it that's so different from the egg flour soup that I keep either making or tasting. A lot of people like to put corn in theirs, but if you boil corn into the egg flour soup, the egg flour soup tastes very specifically like corn. It tastes so much like corn. Also, a lot of people put way too much soy sauce in their egg flour soup, and I'm like, this tastes like salt. This is salt soup, so don't want this. But I love egg flour soup so much, so every time I go to a new Chinese restaurant, or really any place that has egg flour soup, I'm like, yo, dog, give me your egg. And it's never good. It's so... One day I'm going to make amazing egg flour soup and be like, I've done it! And I'll flip every table in my home. And then I'll be shunned. I watched the first episode. I'm really sick of motorcycles. Specifically today, every time a motorcycle has gone by, I've gotten immediately irritated. And I love motorcycles. I love being on motorcycles. I think they're great. But man, today, every time one's gone by, I've been like, could you be a little quieter? To which the answer is no, because this way people know where we are. It prevents accidents, because a lot of the time you can't see a motorcyclist because there's so many places they can be in relation to your car where you just won't be able to see them. So it's important for them to be loud. I get that. I get it. But I'm just so loud, and sometimes I'm trying to talk, and sometimes I'm sick. Okay? Sometimes I'm sick and I don't want to talk very loud, and then a motorcycle goes by and then I get irritated. And I do that, and then I give myself a headache. The second I did that, my whole head was like, stop. I was like, I'll never stop. I don't know what's going on with my hair, but you know what? I'm not going to mess with it now. I'm just going to move on with my life. So yeah, Sam and I are doing dinner, but I don't know what we're eating. And then I'm planning on just curling up in a ball and wondering what I should play. Because I finished Danganronpa this morning. You guys are the worst. Everybody who took the time to tell me, oh, the ending's totally different from the anime, you suck, because that's not true. It is the exact same ending. There's like a tiny Easter egg that does not change the ending. I was very upset. And then, very upset. I was mildly irritated. But on Twitter, I probably seemed very upset, so I figured I'd just continue the charade. But the problem is now, I had so much fun playing Danganronpa that I don't know what to play. Jeannie keeps telling me I should play Layton, the new Layton game. I haven't played a Layton game in a long time. I played the first, couple, and I haven't played any since then, which is silly. So I feel like I should do that. I just haven't yet. But it's funny. I haven't had that feeling in a while, though. That feeling of, completing a game and then immediately thinking to myself, I need something else to play. You know? That's a really good feeling, because it only happens when you've been playing something really fun. Something that feels like, you put a lot of work into it, and it ended, and you were satisfied with the experience of playing it. I do wish that I hadn't known the cases ahead of time. I think that gave me an unfair advantage playing this game. But I don't know. It's a nice feeling to be like, I'm done with that. I need to play something else. I haven't had that feeling in so long. So just I'm happy and at the same time sad, because I don't have a game that immediately jumps out at me as, oh, I should play that thing. But yeah, I'm gonna spend the rest of the night editing and hanging out and relaxing. Hopefully tomorrow I'll wake up feeling a-okay, because that would be good. But I hope you guys had an amazing day, and I will talk to you again tomorrow. Bye-bye. Mwah.